You want a chance at winning this awesome restored GNC Duramax diesel? Hop on to truckmasterdiesel.com. Every $1 purchase is one entry into winning. Don't miss out.
She's excited.
What are you doing? Girl, what are you doing?
It's not fitting.
Still rubbing.
No, is it rubbing on the bumper?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you doing to my truck?
Hello, dear. Welcome back once again, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. And hey, if you guys saw it right there in the beginning, make sure you guys get your entries in to win the Victory Max, the Duramax that we restored. We thank you so much for that. Every $1 spent is one entry. So let's go ahead and get right into this. So what I'm going to be doing today is my wife. This is the problem. This is why the Wife Max has been sitting in the garage. You guys really haven't seen it much on the channel, is because the ugly truth of it is she can't turn the wheel all the way to the left and right. Now, most of us with stance, we sort of deal with that. We just drive and know not to turn all the way. But in her case, she's having an issue with it. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and just use the torsion bars. I'm going to go ahead and pick them up just a little bit. Nothing crazy. I know it's not recommended. This is a complete hack job, and this is definitely not a professional way of doing anything whatsoever, but it's the only way that I can do it in order to fit these wheels and tires on the truck and to be able to get full range of motion left and right. And lots of people do it. For some of you perfectionists out there, if this is really hard on you, then just stop watching the video. So with that being said, jack it up probably about a ½ inch, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do the NorCal mod, and maybe we might be able to learn something today, but I'm not telling my wife about it because she's going to flip. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of take the reins on this on myself. She's in the house. She's probably going to hear me grinding away though. So anyways, stay tuned, guys. All right, so I'm under the truck. As you guys can see, here's the frame. There's a lift pump right there. And then this is your cross member that holds the torsion keys right there. And then right where my finger's at right there is an 18mm bolt. And you're going to use that to basically drive it in, and it's going to pick the front end up. So that's what I'm doing. Let me pan around over here so you guys can see. Okay, so that's the cross member right by the T case. I do have electric, but the air just works so much better. Just a lot more power. So we're at 9 inches. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop with 9 inches, and I'll do it on the other side and see if I can actually clear these tires. So here is the problem. I went ahead and turned the wheel all the way, and of course it's rubbing right here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna do that little NorCal mod, and it's pretty simple. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and cut here, and I'll probably go ahead and cut here and here, and I'll go ahead and I may use the air hammer and just drive this back, or I'll just use a regular hammer. Go ahead and drive it back, and then I'll go ahead and cut that right off, right there. And after I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and roll this fender back a little bit, and it's going to give me plenty of clearance, so when I actually turn this wheel, it's not going to do this over here. It's not going to hit right there, as you can see, because that's where it's hitting. So, with that being said, the wife will be able to actually drive this thing normally, and that was her biggest problem. That was her biggest issue with this truck right here, is the fact that she couldn't turn it. So, that's what I'm going to do right now. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and pull that piece of metal off that I cut. Look at all that nasty crud in there too. Alright, so cleaned it up a little bit. Obviously I'm going to have to primer and paint some of this, but what I pretty much did is I used my air hammer, and also I used a mallet as well, and I beat this back right here. Of course I cut it in 3 sections, and then I cut this piece off right here, and I sort of rolled this back just a little bit with a rubber mallet. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do, like I said, is I'm going to go ahead and clean all this up, primer it, paint it, and then we should be good to go. But let's go ahead and turn the wheel all the way and see if it touches. All right, so that's at full lock. Check it out, guys. We're good. Work that back just a little bit, because if I end up hitting a bump, I'm probably going to catch that right there. But it's at full lock and it turns. So awesome. Very, very cool. So I'll go ahead and fix that other side over there, and we'll be done, and I'll show you guys the finished product. Done. Let me show you guys. As you can tell, you can't really tell. Went ahead and just cut 3 spots, 1, 2, and then right here is 3. And then I went ahead and I didn't use the air hammer on this side right here. I went ahead and just used my hammer and pushed it back. It actually looks a lot cleaner. And then I went ahead and just cut off this little spot right here, and then just rolled the fender back as much as I could with a rubber mallet. And everything really worked out great.
What are you doing with my truck?
Hello, dear. Why do you look like that? Well, you know, I mean, if we want to run big, stupid, crazy wheels on it, we're going to have to make sure that they turn.
Big, stupid, crazy wheels you said would fit, and we wouldn't have to cut into it.
Well, it would fit if we had the right rims with the, you know, without the spacers.
So why are you cutting it? New rims and tires are going to fit?
100%, yeah, because we won't be running the spacers in the front.
So why didn't we just wait for them so we didn't have to cut it up right now?
Why are we arguing on camera?
Because I don't appreciate my truck getting cut up by Earl.
So let's go ahead and test it out. You ready?
You're lucky I love you.
I'm just thankful that we can use the truck as a truck.
Things happen when you involve Earl.
Oh, when I rig things up. That's what you're trying to say. Okay. So go. Let's see what happens.
I would have just waited till my other rims came up, but okay.
I think she likes it. She's smiling. Where are you going? Oh, so you like what I did?
Stop!
Oh, okay, okay. Go. Yeah, all the way down. It's good. It's in.
Oh.
Ease it up though. It's like we're cleaning some rims. Look at that, all the way. Yeah, okay, yeah. Big old smile on her face. So? That was right.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's cool, I can drive it and all, but I wasn't liking the idea of you chopping it up and...
Yeah, well, I'm glad we did it. So anyways, when I was hacking into her truck, and you look at it now, you can't even really tell I did anything, and it's fully functional. As a matter of fact, when you climbed up that little hill, and you turn to the right, usually the truck would kind of dip a little bit, and it would naturally rub because the geometry of the front end's a little off, you know, because you're on a hill, and you're turning, and it still didn't rub.
I know, it was really weird being able to turn it all the way. So I was like, I need to drive this around. This is actually really cool.
Yep.
I haven't been able to.
I hope you guys learned something, and on top of it, Load it up in the comments. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of hate, a lot of dislikes. I can imagine on this video here.
Honestly, I didn't really like the idea either, but I'm liking that I can drive it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's fully functional, and it looks cool, and it achieves everything that we're trying to do here.
What is,
And it's mine. It's ours. It's ours, so... it's her truck. It's our truck, though, and it's our money, and if I want to hack my truck to make it work right, then I'm going to do that.
So how bad is it to have the torsion jacked up?
Well, yeah, I did jack up the torsion keys just a little bit, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video. As a matter of fact, I may even bring them down again because you can turn all the way.
Will I still be able to turn all the way with them down?
I think you should be fine because I only picked it up about a ½ inch anyways.
Well,
so,
yeah, let's do that because...
Yeah, I'll go ahead and fix that after I turn off this video. But that's it. And also, since we're done with this, we're done and it's over and you can finally drive your truck. Because that's why the truck's been sitting in the garage, because she doesn't want to deal with the turning. She hated it.
I actually had to turn around in the road one day and I had to do it like 3 different times because it was rubbing so bad. I'm like, oh great, I'm probably gonna get hit by a car.
I remember that. Yeah. See, it's dangerous stuff. So
yeah.
We're gonna end this video today by saying thank you guys so much for all of your support for entering in for the Victory Max Restored GMC Duramax giveaway. It's not, I call it a giveaway, but it's more of a contest or a raffle. But guys, link in the description. Every $1 spent on the truckmasterdiesel.com website is 1 automatic entry. That's how it works. Make sure you guys leave your email and your cell phone or whatever, one of the two. So in case you do win, I know how to reach out to you. I did catch a few orders where people weren't putting their contact info, so that'd be a little difficult for me to do. We'll be giving a portion of the proceeds to the Wounded Warrior Project as well. But the last day to enter on that one is December 9th, 2020, so hurry. Inventory is really limited. Very. She's laughing because she knows.
We do all these orders ourselves, so we know how
how
many things are ordered.
She's right. If you guys order something, it's touched by myself or her. We actually package everything personally, and we send it out. We go to the post office every day, drop the stuff off to you guys.
Lots of paper cuts.
So keep us busy, and thank you so much for your support. You need to stay tuned for some more amazing videos on the channel. We thank you so much for your support.
Thanks, Earl, for making my vehicle drivable, I guess. Stay tuned.